All right. Testing. It's my first time streaming, so I'm not really entirely sure what's supposed to be going on here. I'm not even sure if you guys can hear me. But today we're going to be trading futures. Not really too entirely sure. Uh, so this is basically a demo account. So one of my strategies that I got going on is basically telemetry. So as you can see, I have this rectangle up here. This is supposed to show me what the markets are at. What are they trying to sell it for? And right here would be my support line, which will be my lowest low from yesterday. So as of right now, I am in on a trade. This is a demo account. I do have a real account, but I don't feel comfortable trading on it. So, I'm pretty profitable. Today, my winning trade is $10, but as you guys can see right here, it's you get $10 out of 4 contracts. Only gets you $2.68. So we got to see from there. All right, guys. So we see some action right now. I'm trading on the S&P 500. I'm on micro. And right here, we see a little bit of price action. So I see this wick here, and I see there's a lot of resistance saying that people don't want to go down here. And then we already sold higher than our previous high. So this is a very healthy indicator that it could go up. So I feel more than confident to bringing up my stop loss right here to 669. Right now I have it at 668. We're gonna bring it 669. Oh, sorry guys, I'm on my laptop. It's kind of hard to do. I need to get a mouse. Note to self, get a mouse. But I'm fairly confident that it will continue to push. If not, then I'm effed. Sorry for the background noises, guys. There's dogs outside annoying. So I also like to look at the trading view and start making indicators here. This is the 1 minute indicator for me to actually start seeing some type of like movement and stuff going on. It's easier for me to start building trend lines from like the 5 minute line. So from let's say I guess this morning's high, like early in the morning, I see it's on a somewhat of a downward trend. Still seeing a downward trend this way. So I'm gonna start making some shapes. I don't have no technical analysis or any type of words that the pros use. Um, but yeah, all looks like we're hitting. See this one looks different from the trade of eight. So we have a stop loss for this, just in case that does happen. So I'm gonna just bring it down because there's still a lot of support still going on there. So we're risking around, what is that, 5 ticks to see how far we can push it up. Right now I'm at a loss for 65 on this trade. You guys can see this is the 5 minute mark. Let's change it to 15 minutes. See what's going on in 15 minutes. Well, it's a good possibility that it could go down. But again, there's a lot of resistance going on here, and it hasn't dipped into this area yet. So an area, I'm gonna draw another line from here, from this point. I know, say from right here. Let's draw a line straight, try to make it straight as possible. This right here actually should be my stop loss. That's where I'm comfortable losing. That's what, like about uh, 7, 8. That's 8 ticks, 8 times whatever the micro stuff is. It's a big loss. So going back to the 5 minutes, see what's going on in the 5 minutes. It's a lot of action going on. We just gotta wait it out, guys. We're gonna wait it out, see how this turns out. Sorry about that. But I fairly feel confident in this trade. The reason why I say I feel confident is because, as you can see, this is our highs for today. It kind of bounced off, then it went high again, and it actually broke that resistance line that I said. Down here where the liquidity pools at, there was a lot of liquidity left. Liquidity injection, boom, to the top, rejection, but they're still selling it for a little bit higher. Went down here. We still haven't went to the lowest of yesterday's trade, and we broke again that same resistance on the highs. And it went higher. So strong possibilities that it could go higher. We could also start looking at news, see what's going on with the S&P 500. Guys, I do not recommend stepping away from your screen whenever you're on the live trade. All right, look at me, I can't even type. How do you do that thing? S&P 500. I can't type, guys. Don't even worry about me typing and stuff like that. So I don't go to like a specific website. I just try to skim on to like what's going on here. S&P 500 for December. I don't see much news going on here. Let's go to Trading View, see if they have any information for us. We're in the green. Nasdaq is in the green. So if Nasdaq's in the green, S&P usually follows. We got Tesla, Netflix. Everybody is eating today. Yesterday, the markets were bleeding, guys. Like it was terrible. I think I've on my demo trade, I had over leveraged myself for 50 contracts and I lost $20,000 dollars. Like what, 30 seconds? So we start looking at back here. So we have the 2024, 2023, and 2022. 2022 was a bad year, but 2023 and 2024 looks like it's somewhat mimicking its same pattern. Because the markets will repeat itself. You know, have you heard the saying where, oh, you know, you got to look at the past to look at the future. What's up, guys? All right. Oh, look at that, guys. Look at that. We're in the profit. So I feel comfortable changing my stop loss to, let's say, 67.50. And then we keep on winning. We keep on winning, guys. Like I said, I've barely been trading on this for a week. I am not a professional. This is not financial advice. I'm not even trying to promote the strategy or the type of trades that I'm doing. It's more like a journal documentary process for me to see, oh, look, this is where I started. And then look back at it and like, oh, wow, you know, I was such a rookie. But yeah, guys, I don't have much indicators. All the indicators that I have here are basically the ones that I drew just by understanding the market. You know, we could look at the past trades. Oh, no, did not want to move that. I think I had to like right here. I think all of those are just basically useless now. Simply the fact because we have the S&P 500 shooting up. So I'm bringing this up higher. We're gonna chase that trade. I feel comfortable putting it almost at break even. You know, let's go down to 650. So we're gonna hit some resistance. I see a wick here, a really long wick. That means that people are resisting us. So in order for us to like lock in the money, I could go right above break even. So at least, you know, like, oh, well, can't do that. Stop failed. Well, profit at 25 bucks. Total profit loss 25. um, Again, guys, I'm brand new at this. Still trying to work out the numbers. Still trying to work out the strategies. So don't judge me. All right, so I'm seeing a little resistance here. It already broke my resistance. I mean, I'm seeing little resistance here, and I see that it's above my marker, and it might shoot down. So let's say this might be right here a good entry point to buy. And I'm gonna bring my stop loss a little bit lower, simply the fact that it could go right back down. But we're gonna see if we can trace this. There we go. Bring it up a little higher, just small time adjustments. So today's day, I'm not really aiming for much. I'm just trying to consistently trade, consistently win using my strategy. My goal today of making money will be 50 bucks. So if I can make my total profit loss to $50 on the day, I will call it a day and I will end the stream. Again, it's basically just documenting the journey here. So I was able to lock in a little bit of profits and we're going to go from there. So we are seeing some push, a lot of push going up. maybe some liquidity injection from down here or right here, and we're seeing it going up. Now let's take a look. Let's see. So I'll keep this at the 1 minute mark just to be able to see, what exactly is going on here. So 1 minute mark, we're looking very healthy on the 1 minute mark. So we got a trend line going up. So this is high, higher high, higher high. So on the 1 minute mark is looking pretty healthy on the upwards trend on the bullish trade. And we see our low lows getting higher lows. So whenever I mean higher lows, it's basically this. This one, this low is higher. The one right here is higher than that one, and this low is higher than that one. So now that we're here, this is actually, I think this is a micro, and this is mini. If I'm fairly confident in my trade, I could try to go in there. Let's say like, let's say right here, buy limit. Probably give it a little bit of time. We see we're winning on our other trade, and the reason why I can step away from that trade is because I can literally see it. I can see it from right here at the bottom where it says my positions. So I think I'm gonna take a position right where it's sitting at. Now let it drop a little bit. Let it drop. I think we might see a red candlestick coming up on the 1 minute mark. Simply because it's just it's like the way I see it is like, all right, I have a candy bar. I want to sell it for $1. Here, how about I sell it to you for $1? All right, cool. So I'm gonna turn around and sell it to Fulano and be like, hey, here's a chocolate bar for $1.50. He's like, all right, I'll buy it for $1.50. He goes and turns around and sells it for $2. So now the chocolate bar is now worth $2. But then again, someone else, you try to sell it and no one wants to pay the $2 for the chocolate bar. Why? Because it is overpriced. So you're gonna be like, you know what? I need to recover my money back because I used my $200 to buy this. So I need to recover some money. I'm gonna sell it at $1.75. I did buy it at $1.50. I'm gonna sell it at $1.75. I'm still winning, but it's still at a lesser price, bringing down the value of the chocolate bar. So if it continues that same pattern, you can kind of see like, okay, you know what? The chocolate bar is not going to hold this value. It's going to keep going down. Now, if I'm able to get the chocolate bar at 150 and sell it again for 175 or $2, that means that the chocolate bar is being raised up in value. So on this one here, guys, this one's a terrible trade simply for the fact that I do not have a stop loss. Yep. And then on the micro one, I do have a stop loss. So stop loss is here. So I'm gonna bring up my stop loss to 670. So it's right here. And we're gonna take profits. We're just gonna let it ride right at this point. We're gonna just let it ride. We're gonna let it ride. All right. Now we're looking at y'all can see the big difference. See, I'm only trading one contract here, and it's worth every like I guess movement. It's worth $12.50. And then on the micro one, and this is four contracts. Four contracts. It's probably like what, dollar 50. I'm actually gonna look at a chart to see exactly what the prices are between micro and mini, because I know mini and micro are two different things. I believe there's one more level where it's a little bit bigger and it's worth a little bit more. But yeah, guys, like I said, today's total profit loss and win is $50. Again, this is a demo account, so it really doesn't matter if I make a lot of money or not. And the point of this is to document my journey and to be a profitable trader. So let's take a look, guys, what's going on here. See any price action? Just a lot of notifications here. Our Q3 labor productivity growth unrevised. Labor costs rise less than estimated. While the Labor Department released a report on Tuesday showing the jump by U.S. labor productivity in the third quarter was unrevised from the previous estimate, the report also showed a downward revision to the increase in the U.S. labor costs. Okay. Latvia trade gap widens in October. Okay. U.S. stocks may lack direction ahead of consumer price inflation data. Look at this. Stocks may show a lack of direction in early trading on Tuesday, following the weakness seen in the previous session. The major index futures are currently pointing roughly through flat open through the markets. The S&P 500 futures up less than 0.1%. True, true. So usually, we've been seeing a lot of movement. This year's been crazy. Since Donald Trump got elected, this year has been crazy, crazy, crazy. The stock shooting up, the stock shooting down. It's just really hard to tell exactly which way the stock markets are going to go. So we're right here at stop loss at 60, 70. We're not that far from our stop loss. And then our win, our exit should be 60, 70. Again, this is not a strategy. This is just to document my journey. I'm not advertising that I know what I'm doing. This is just me trying to do something. So I see my my gains here are pretty good. So I'm gonna exit out on this one because this is a lot of money and I don't know, it could go south really quick. Order filled. Okay, so our total profit is $81 for today. All right, guys, thank you so much. We have hit our goal. I am comfortable leaving today knowing that I was a profitable trader. Now, what happens most of the time is that usually I get greedy and I want to continue trading on this. And usually, when I continue trading, is whenever I start losing. It's my son, guys. Hello. So, what we can do is do this to break even. And yeah, guys, not sure if I should lock in liquidity. I'm gonna read a couple more things going on here. Now look at that, 7 a.m. Wall Street might open broadly higher. Geopolitical development might be the focus on Tuesday, and there are no major corporate announcements today. All right, if there's no major corporate announcements, there's two things that we can take from that. Number one, there is no good news. At the same time, there is no bad news. So if there's no bad news, you know what I'm saying? It's a good sign. All right, guys, I am exiting this trade. I haven't hit my marker where I comfortably can, and I could chase it because I do see an upward trend here. Let's take a look back at my 15-minute marks. Like I said, we do see an upward trend here, but like I said, we're exiting today. All right, guys, here we go. Total profit loss, $123. With $18 commission fees, expectancy, I don't know what that means. Profitable trades, 100. We took exactly 100% profitable trades. I'll take this as a win, guys. Anyways, thank you for coming along. Thank you for watching. I got no viewers, but the stream ends right now. Peace.